see what's going on. You have got, well, when we hear the word cancer.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming, right? And really deflate a lot of people. And a cancer diagnosis can be particularly shocking to premenopausal women. But this story can give new hope. In a UCLA study, women with breast cancer researchers found a 70% survival rate for women who took a cancer-inhibiting medication in addition to standard treatment. So that's versus the 46% survival rate for women who were only given anti-estrogen therapy.
The important feature of this therapy is patients feel well on it. They're not losing their hair. They're not sick at home in bed or in the hospital. They're taking these pills and going about their life, achieving the goals that they wanted to achieve.
The cancer-inhibiting drugs are being tested in patients who are diagnosed in earlier stages in hopes that they'll prevent cancer from recurring after patients are in remission. All right, so we've heard these stories about kids eating laundry detergent packets, both accidentally and intentionally. Well, it's still happening, and at higher rates for some ages. In the last 4 years, the Nationwide Children's Hospital found an increase of kids and adults ages 6 and up ingesting detergent pods, but the emergency calls for younger children, so under age 6, have actually gone down. Doctors at Nationwide Children's Hospital saying we gotta do a better job, y'all, in getting a handle on this problem. Engineers at the University of Cincinnati are developing an at-home test to measure stress levels. How about that? The purpose here is to catch early any illness that stress can cause. So we're talking like heart disease, mental health disorders. No timeline yet for when that stress test will be ready. And how much coffee is too much? The University of South Australia says 6 or more cups, that's a lot of coffee, can increase your chances of heart disease by 22%. Now, we're not saying coffee is bad, okay? But remember, heart disease is also the leading cause of death worldwide. But 1 cup, when you talk about 1 cup, is certainly different for everyone if you take into consideration the different types of coffee and all the different sizes you can get. These researchers, in this study in particular, consider 1 cup to be 75 milligrams of caffeine. That means, Kara, your favorite drink is what?
Usually I do a skinny cinnamon dolce latte.
So you can have 3 of those.
Okay.
Oh, God.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
And then Marie, you
Ice?
drink a latte also?
Also latte, skim, non-fat, iced.
You can have 2 of those.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, there are definitely days when I've had 2.
And I do a grande iced Americano, or that size-ish, and warm when it's cold outside, and I can technically have 2 of those, but I don't do 2 of those. I just have 1.
Well, we've talked about this before. When you hear these stats, you're like, what do you mean heart disease? But when you're talking about someone who perhaps is drinking 6 cups of coffee, they may be doing a lot of other things too that are unhealthy.
Yeah, sure. I mean, but coffee, look, this is like the great debate. I feel like people are like, oh, one day coffee's good, one day coffee's bad. It's not that it's bad, but like in moderation.
What
balance that out.
What about just regular Folgers in my Yeti?
I think
y'all got, y'all got all
you're
the.
good.
Are you still drinking Folgers?
Right?
Yeah, of course. Y'all high maintenance over there.
No, it's not. Look, regular coffee does not work for me anymore. I don't know if it's age or what. I am getting too old to wake up this early. I'm tired.
I hope that
I need that.
for you,
I need that extra
It works. I'm actually
espresso.
a little more jumpy than normal here this morning, but yeah, it's working for me.